Hello, everybody. Give me a moment. I need to enable my existence. Hi, everybody. Welcome to BeepBox Radio, episode 180. Let me get everything set up for this. You may be able to tell from the title, but I am not alone this week because we are joined by Maggie Mae, which is in the call right now. You can be heard, by the way. Let me enable.
Hello.
Let me enable the.
I'm not
There
in
we
the
go.
thing, but
You're
I'm
visible.
here.
You're visible now.
Hold on. I have a little delay on the.
That
Oh, there you are. I am.
Yeah,
Hello.
there you are. Hello
I
there.
exist.
Okay, let me put on the
Yeah.
background music. We went from playing a song that
Everybody's
was made by
here.
Maggie Mae to a song that was collaborated with Maggie Mae. Oh my god, guys.
Yeah.
That intro was reprised by Maggie Mae. It was specifically requested, and I am going to link it to in the description real quick because it's a good song. Let me see. Yeah, it's on SoundCloud if you guys want to hear that, but it's gonna give me a moment to. It'll take me a moment to really quickly update that. Settings, edit.
You look like a barista with $70 an hour.
I looked up the first image of like a gardener, and I was like, okay, well, they're wearing like green overalls, so I guess I'm gonna have to like have my character wear that. So yeah, green overalls. You can't even see the pockets. Oh god, it's whatever.
I like reading the chat. This is fun. Hi, Spongy Cool, Strumpet Boy.
Yay, Thomas Luigi. Hold on, I want to give some extra lore. The gray shirt I'm wearing right now is actually normally on my regular avatar. It's just that it's underneath the red one, but you can see it near the neck area. Anyways, yeah, let's get right into this because we're gonna be here for like 8 hours.
This is the long one.
For context, this is Beat Bishop, where people make songs based off of what sounds like plants, I suppose. So, like plant themes, you know? And because of that, a lot of the songs tend to be very long. And if you're wondering, we're not playing any songs based off of the regular submissions. We're not going to be doing that until next week. So if you were excited to do that, see that, then unfortunately you're gonna be a little disappointed. But anyways, yeah, we've got a lot of songs to cover, so we might as well start right away. I messed up right away 3 times. With the first song called English Ivy. The description says English ivies are plants that ruin gardens. So I wanted a more somber tone to this one. Thankfully, I was able to compose this song while I was down in the dumps a while ago, so I think I elevated the tone that way. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Yeah. Oh, before we start, I really quickly want to say that we're probably not going to have an extra week for the next bishop. So you guys get less time with the next bishop in comparison to this one, where you guys got an extra week. Anyways, I'm gonna mute and let's get started.
I guess I'll mute too.
Alrighty, that was English Ivy, and I will say really quickly.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But I don't want to. I want to really quickly explain that. Like when I'm hosting, I usually try to avoid giving too much criticism or like really saying my thoughts too much during the stream, outside of saying like, oh, that was pretty cool, because then it'll I might end up accidentally like swaying the opinion of the people who's watching, because they're supposed to be the ones that are voting. I'm not. But anyways, I need to fix the description because I forgot to put the voting form.
All right. I forgot there's voting because it's the bishop.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? I thought the mixing was good.
There we go. Okay. The voting form is in the description. And here's the voting form in the chat.
Because I don't.
Pin message. There we go.
Actually, I might vote at the end because I've never voted for a bishop, but I guess I should because I'm about to listen to all of them. So I guess I should.
Yeah. It might be. Yeah. It'd be pretty smart to like vote while like in between each song, while you're while you're listening to the next song, you can like vote on the previous one, give feedback and stuff like that. Like you can do that. That's not like.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. That's usually why like we have the stream set up in the first place. So then that way, like, people can vote on the songs, like, you know, while they're already listening to the next one. So then that way they can, like, they don't have to listen, like, stop, listen. Like, they can listen to it, like, while everybody else is, too. You know?
I'm doing it on my phone because my computer is really slow, so I'm gonna be voting on my phone instead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, does that mean I can't talk I can't say what I think about the song at the end?
You can give like a little bit of like your thoughts, but I don't think we should go like fully elaborate.
Okay, well, I thought it sounded really nice, and I like the usage of the harpsichord. And
quotation. Oh, sorry, hold on. I'll let you talk.
No, I was done talking. You can say.
Glide said, "Cop Top, I wish I am sick. Can you wish me a happy recovery? I hope you have a good recovery." I'm
happy recovery, Glide. Happy recovery, Glide. I'm not Cop Top, but I will wish you a happy recovery as well. Hi, I'm bootleg Chop Top because everyone thinks I sound like Chop, even though I clearly don't.
Yeah,
someone said that.
Yeah, that guy. We've been in BC a few times, and people have mixed us up for some reason. I don't get why.
That's really funny. Oh yeah, and Spongy earlier asked why my avatar is pissed, and I'm not pissed. I'm just really, what would you even say? It's like stoic, but I'm good. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. But that's just what the expression I have. It's not. I'm not very expressive facially, but I'm happy.
Yeah. If you guys have ever played immediate reference, because Maggie Mae, if you guys have ever played Lonely Wolf Treat, then she's kind of like Treat. Anyways, let's check out the next song. It's called All for Stupid War. May, you actually know who made this song, but I'm not going to say who because I don't want to spoil. Oh, right. I forgot about the text that says don't say which songs you worked on. Anyways, you know the person that made this, but you don't know. Like, I'm not gonna tell you who did. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know who they are. Anyways,
this is scary.
The description says this is for a fictional Plants vs Zombies creepypasta called deadplants.mp4, and is mainly kind of a boss theme for the main one, herself, Dead P. I feel like Plants vs Zombies is enough of a clue to be able to tell who I'm talking about. Anyways,
I'll try and guess, but I won't say it out loud, obviously. Yeah. But I'll be running calculations internally, and they'll see who it was.
Anyways, let's get listening to this real quick.
Yep.
Okay, so it has come to light that this is a remix of a Plants vs. Zombies track,
Oh,
which is pretty
it's
funny.
actually
It's like an actual remix.
yeah, it's actually a remix of two different songs actually.
So it's a mashup.
Yeah, it's like Ultimate Battle and also the night theme from the first game. Both from the first game.
I see. Well, by all technicality, that does make it a remix, which is against the rules because you're supposed to make original songs for Beep Bishop. So that means that this song is technically disqualified. But it is fitting. At least it's fitting because like Plants vs. Zombies, I mean, it's literally in the name. So, okay, it fits, but unfortunately, it's disqualified.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I'm sorry to hear.
Also, I don't know if it's okay to say who made the song now, because it's not, like, you can't vote on it anymore.
You probably shouldn't say who.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. But, yeah.
Well, at least, I like the bass. That was, I like how it sounded, and it's a good mashup. So,
yeah.
You know, you won't win, but it sounds nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we should move on to the next song, which is Spring Infused Mushrooms. If you okay, you guys are gonna be here for a while because there's like 40 songs. But yeah, this is only the third one. And the description says includes the motif from my song Hyperventilate. Okay, well, it's not the same as a remix though, so because it's like you're taking an original motif, so like it's fine. Anyways, yeah, let's check this out real quick. Pause the
Do it.
Yep. Alrighty. That was Spring Infused Mushrooms. Yeah, that was pretty alright though. I feel like there was a bit too much reverb on the drums. I saw a message by Soap that said the reverb on the bass drum reminds me of that one meme of the dog getting blown away by the wind. Uh,
I like the what's it called? I thought it was a good use of the standard drums because I see a lot of people in the live chat like really dissing the standard drums, and I get it. It's old, but I thought it sounded fine in this song. But yeah, there is a lot of reverb, but I think it's good.
right. Anything else you want to add?
No, we can keep going.
On. Alrighty. Then the next song is. I want to say something real quick. When I was setting up the links, I accidentally like set up the names and the links to have like to be combined, so I had to fix all the names. But like it didn't. You're not gonna see any of that. I just thought it was funny. Anyways, this next song's called "The Floral Finale," Prelude. Description says, due to time, I wasn't able to finish the whole song. And also, there's a paste link for this one that tells you a bit more. Here is a short 3-minute version of my 60-minute song for BBPLANT2, The Floral Finale. Unfortunately, due to my time restrictions, I won't be able to get the full song out. Yeah. So, we nearly had an extra 57 minutes added to the stream. What's up?
I have a question.
Yeah.
In the stream, there's a little visualizer that's like playing something.
Yeah.
What is it playing?
Background music. It's playing the background music on Windows Media Player.
Oh.
I have music in between each song, so then that way it's not just silence and me talking.
Oh, nifty.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I wanted to know. Well, we can play a song now.
Alrighty. Let's get going then. Okay, the song ended. Yeah, that was the floral finale prelude. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I want to say, uh, earlier, May, you said that
Mm-hmm.
TGDE is mostly ambient music. If that's
Yes.
ambient music, then what's this? like,
Uh,
like you can't tell me that TGDE with all its like poppy and like high octane nonsense is ambient music. If this is like, if I consider this to be more like actual ambient music.
well, they could be on the same wavelength, but yeah, this is very ambient. It was very spooky as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I guess TGD would be more pop. I mean, with some of the tracks more like pop leaning than ambient leaning, but it's still pretty ambient on the basis of it. But yeah, this is like full on like just ambient noise, but it's not noise.
Music.
There's actually some melodic stuff in there. It was very spooky.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's it for me.
Alright.
I'll vote on the form.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool song. I'll give you guys a minute to vote. Let's see. Do I have anything to say? I don't think so. Yeah, nobody's talking in either.
30 minutes gone by already.
Oh wow, that's fast. Dang. For on the fourth song, it's already been 30 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we should just move on then. The next song is called The Moonflower. Give me a moment. Description says, as an artist, I work best in the later hours, much like a moonflower blossoms at night. I generally have a very laid-back vibe at those hours. I'm not chaotic, my energy is much more focused instead of sporadic. A million thoughts aren't going through my head, it's just me and my music, whether it's mine or others. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna say that I'm like exactly the same, but I'm decently similar to that, I guess. I tend to have a habit of doing a lot of work really late into the night. Anyways, yeah, let's get listening to it, I suppose.
Chop. Chop.
What's up?
Light earlier said in the chat that, well, I'll say what he said. And there be a time limit on Bishops. If not, then I will force myself to make a 4-hour dubstep song. I thought there was a time. I mean, I thought that there was a time limit for the radio songs, not the Bishops.
There's a time limit to the regular songs, but there's no time limit to the the Bishop songs. And I don't, I brought it up before, but I think that there was like generally a saying like, there's not a time limit for Bishops. I don't like, if I'm not mistaken, it really hasn't been a problem because not that many people submit like super long songs, but like now that we're given like BB time limit, that's just BB 1 minute. Anyways, like given that we're here with like 5-hour long songs, I actually do get the argument for it. If I had a time limit, I would do 10 minutes because
it's great. What are you talking about? I love listening to songs for 10 hours.
Yeah, I mean, okay, look. I know this is kind of like random, but I have a habit of just listening to the same song over and over again for like several hours. Like yesterday, I was listening to nothing but I think the song's called Prime Time. I actually don't know what the song's called because they haven't like revealed it
Sonic
yet.
Mania.
No, it's the trailer music in Persona 4 Revival. Because it sounds really. I was like, oh wow, this song's really good. I'm gonna listen to this on loop. And then like while I was working on Matchbox, I just listened to it for like the entire time. So yeah,
500 hours.
If you want to continue the time limit discussion, I'll put my thoughts in the Beat Bishop Master post. Okay, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that.
You guys can argue there. The live chat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody be civil.
Generally
and nice to each other, please.
Just so I can like get my thoughts out. I think that
if an hour. Sorry.
If we actually do set up a time limit, it probably should be like at most like 20 or 30 minutes. I feel like that's fair enough. Like for the people that want to make long songs but don't you don't want people making like super long songs, 20 minutes is like, it's long, but it's not like forever long, you know? So yeah, I think that that amount of time is fair enough. So let's get listening to this song because we kind of like didn't listen
Yeah.
to it yet.
Tangent. I'm sorry.
It's
Okay,
okay.
let's listen to
Let's
the.
listen.
Right.
Alrighty,
No panic.
that was what?
LVS, they connected again.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. That was the Moonflower, and yeah, pretty cool song. Though I will say, given the fact that the prompt is BBPLANT, given the fact like it's supposed to be we're making songs based off of plants. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like making electronic music kind of goes against the point in a way because like okay, let's look at like I know this is going to be a little bit of a side tangent, but if you look at like story like usually like stories or like how people like look at like plants, it's usually like you got plants like nature versus like technology, right? Technology, electronic stuff like that, right? Like that. I think that like plants can be represented by electronic music. I just think that like unless you're doing it in a specific way, it kind of I don't think it particularly fits. But I don't think it's that. I don't think it's much of an issue with this song though. I'm just saying that like electronic is a bit of a weird choice when you're trying to make something that's about like that's kind of like the antithesis of like electronics in as a whole, But either way, yeah. Sorry for like talking a long time, May.
Oh yeah, I thought it was nice. It was really interesting. It was really clean, the way it was mixed, and I think it was. I don't think that it being electronic inherently means that it can't be plants like adjacent. I do understand what you mean, but I think it overall, if you do it well, then yeah, it can work. It's kind of hard. It's also kind of hard to do very I mean, for some people, for a couple of people, they seem like to be really, accustomed to it. But it is a little bit hard, I think, for people not super acquainted with the program to make really acoustic sounding stuff, because it's hard to fake instruments in BeepBox and its mod and derivatives. But I think, well, that's my thoughts on the electronic thing. I think that was nice. This was nice. I mean,
Come on, we still got 20 subs to get through quick from Soap. That's pretty funny. Yeah, pretty long yap session. Well, okay, like I was saying, I don't think it's like that plants, like, plants can't be represented by EDM. I just think that, like, if you're not going to make it specifically, like, feel like plants, then it's kind of, like, a little weird of a choice. Like, not a bad choice, just kind of a little bit of a weird choice,
I think it's up to interpretation.
Yeah, that's I get that. That's just my own interpretation of it. Like, I mean, if you want examples of like plant EDM music representing plants, I mean, Plantera from Terraria is a good example of that, because it does fit the character, and considering the fact that she's literally like a plant like pod thing that attacks you, so it's like pretty cool. Anyways, the next song's called Bloom, and description says lo-fi botanica. I don't know, bro. No sample as per usual. Yeah, let's check it out real quick. Oh yeah, I heard this one before, like I was while I was setting up. Let's take a listen real quick.
Interesting.
Alrighty, that was Bloom. Pretty cool song. And yeah, I'll let you get your opinions out first before I start yapping again.
Okay. First of all, OBS disconnected again. Moment. Second, I think that was really cute and very nice and soothing, and that was really cool. I think that's a good example of how you can use like electronic elements to represent plants, because a lot of the drums were very electronic, but mixing it with like analog kind of sounding drums, like drum machine kind of, it kind of gives like a more natural effect in that way. It's kind of weird. I I think those are my thoughts. I don't want to yap too much because there's a lot of songs and it's gonna be very long. But those are my thoughts. I thought it was very cute and nice and sweet song.
You practically said what I was gonna say. Like, this song kind of proves my point of, like, electronic can work. It's just that if you don't make it in a specific way, then it's not gonna sound like it. I don't think it would match. Like, this is a good example of, like, oh, well, this is a song that does sound like it represents plants, because it sounds more like it has that, like, specific vibe to it. Like, you got the nature sounds, like the birds in the background, you got the atmosphere. Like, that's, like, it adds onto the feeling. Like, it adds onto the atmosphere, you know? That's what I was, like kind of meant, was, like, if you don't include, like, more atmospheric kind of sounds to, like, represent the plants, then it's not, like, how would it really be, like, planty, like, in a way? You get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Let's not dogpile the other song, though.
Yeah.
This is good.
This next song has a title I have no idea how to pronounce because it uses accent letters, and English, like, you know, Americans don't have accent letters in their like, dialect. So
this next game might get you messy.
Hold on.
You're playing Bendy.
I hold on.
Maybe I can read it. What language is it?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not Russian, I don't think.
Is it like Greek? Is it like Cognito?
It might be Greek. I don't know. What language is this?
Oh, maybe I can tell. It's if it loads, because you know my computer. Oh,
Yeah.
This is La Dip. I have no clue. I think that's just Salgo text. I don't know if that means anything. I think that might just be Salgo text.
Okay, supposedly it's Vietnamese. So yeah, cool, Vietnamese title. I don't know how to pronounce it. So
that could also be. That means there could be.
Yeah, whenever I get titles that are in a language that's like English, I try to avoid, like, saying them, because I don't want to accidentally, like, disrespect people for by mispronouncing the title, unless it's like a language I actually know how to pronounce. Anyways,
That's there.
Description says, a bug looking for a I know who made this song. Bug looking for a saxophone in big ethereal forest. Yes, also, if people know that this is a bug looking for a saxophone in a big ethereal forest, everyone's gonna know it's me. They called it! They called exactly what I was gonna say! Anyways, yeah. Let's check out the song. It's in Jummbox, by the way, so no chance of using samples. Let's listen to this.
Jummbox.
Alrighty, that was that song. Um, hold on, I'll let you talk again. What?
Uh, I really like the part with the it changed the meter. It went from 4x4 to 3x4, and then after that it stayed on 3x4, but then it came back to the normal section, and then it was like a little it was like a little like lopsided, but like not in a negative way. It sounded really cool, like the effect. I really liked it. It was, like everybody on chat said it was cute. I agree.
Yeah.
6x4. It might have been. I'm not really good with time signatures and all this stuff. But yeah. I thought it sounded really cute. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up
yeah, Chop.
Pick up the phone. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Why am I being told to pick up the phone? Was it because of the like telephone sounding like bit in the song?
Yeah, it's a joke. It's because of the telephone sounding thing on the
okay.
on the song itself.
Okay, well, I've got two different. I know two different things where it's like has something to do with picking up phones, and both are like made by Axicord. So like we gotta consider that. Anyways,
yeah.
We got literally a song called Your Call from TGD, and then like the entirety of call and response is like it's in the name. Anyways,
and also Gaia uses phone sound effects as some instrument. Yeah, it has a. I think he took it from somewhere else, but there's like
like phone dialing. Like yeah, okay. I thought I didn't know you were talking about. I thought you were talking about like the ring. I thought you were talking about the ringing like this song had, but no, you're talking about the dialing. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Axicord. Anyways.
Yeah, At the Tone and Your Call are pretty good songs from TGD. I think it's funny I keep bringing it up, and yet nobody has any idea what TGD is.
And nobody will know because it's not like releasing publicly, like at least that I know of. So that's really cool.
Well, there's one song from it that's like publicly available, and it's on Axie's SoundCloud. The Thinking Room, that's on his SoundCloud. I don't know why you picked that one specifically, but it's a good song. I like that one.
I agree.
Anyways, the next song is called Flowers, and the description says, if you play it in the song player, I recommend you using the BeepBox Dark theme and not zooming in. Please do this in the stream. Thanks. That's a very specific request. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me set the theme real quick. There's no song theme. Hold on. This is gonna mess with everything. BeepBox Dark. Okay. Here we go. I don't think there's any. Hold on, is there music to this, or is it just the image? Let's check.
There is.
Oh, there's music.
At least I hear music.
Yeah. Oh, the flowers are itself are music. Is it? No. That's actually a pretty cool song. Like I didn't mute for it because it was like 2 seconds long, but that was really cool. Like, oh, it's not. Oh, I forgot to turn off looping. Yeah, pretty interesting idea of taking advantage of the song player like visuals to make something like this.
I don't want to call like any of the songs my favorite, but that was really clever, and that was also really pretty, and I did not see it coming, and also it's very creative, and it's really cool, and it sounded really nice too. Yeah, that's like a lot of things.
Yeah, the song. Okay, so the song, like actually being a song, I thought at first it was just the images, but the song being like aligned to where the flowers actually are. At first, I was like, oh wait, it's it's actually playing the noise of the flowers, and then I was like, no wait, it wouldn't do that because it would sound completely different. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyways, next song is literally named after. We went from flower to flower. The song's called Dandelion. Description's actually pretty long, so it's gonna take me a minute to read. No. Actually, the bridge part
Oh.
used to be this weird ska sounding part, but I hated it because it didn't fit at all into the song. The new part is inspired by Royal Envoy OST, which is a really niche old time management game I used to play like 10 years ago. Pretty interesting. I'll check that out later. Other inspirations include a slower paced Tropical Farewell and some Megadeth-like bits subconsciously made their way into the song, but I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so we went from like, how is Megadeth like getting involved with this? Okay, well, let's take a listen to this. I'm curious now. Now I've got like a certain level of intrigue. Let's take this out. Let's check this out. Alrighty, that was Dandelion, and really quickly, I want to say that guitar bit is kind of like exactly what Exicord did for his BB Corporate. Like,
oh my god, bro!
He did the exact same thing with the guitar, where like he had a guitar riff that played over and over again in that song. He did the exact same thing this guy did, where like whoever made the song, they recorded a real life guitar and just like had this like the sample playing throughout the song, which it was like, yeah, this is like, like I actually did the exact same thing, and like the reason why I remember it so well is because like the guitar in that song sounded so real. It was like, oh my god. Anyways,
yeah.
I'll let you give your thoughts.
Yeah, like everybody at this point mentioned, well, Lead was the first one to mention, but yeah, the guitar is sampled, and I've seen a few people do that, but I've never seen anyone like do it in a way where like, well, I could be wrong, but it feels like they recorded the guitar for this song. I don't think Axie recorded a guitar for his song, because Axie doesn't play guitar; he doesn't have one.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
I also have sampled guitars in my songs, but you know, it's kind of a different level when you actively like compose a like part of the song like in guitar and then, you know, insert a sample. It might not be true, but in the case it is, and that is pretty cool, and it's pretty impressive, I would say. And yeah, it was very clean.
By the way, the person's named Lead Phones, not Lead Phones.
You already know that I have an issue with that word, Chop.
Yeah, I know you have an issue with pronouncing lead. I just thought it was really funny. Like,
yeah, I know my English sucks. I know, but I just keep messing that word up.
Yeah. Okay. So for context, we keep bringing him up. Axicord has a song called Lead. We keep bringing him up, but Axicord has a song called Lead, and she calls it Lead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really used to saying lead instead of lead. So yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry for saying your name wrong. I'm just not used to saying it in English.
I actually for that song,
Maxi cord phones.
For that song, I actually like in car for the description when you get a full clear on it, I put like I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was something along the lines of like take the lead or whatever. But it's supposed to be pronounced lead, so it's take the lead. And it was the full title was "Take the Lead Like the Metal," and it's supposed to be a reference to that. This was before I even knew that you had an issue with pronouncing lead too. So that was just a really funny coincidence. Anyways,
same thing with tier list. I used to say tire list instead of tier list, and then I got used to like saying it the other way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, next song.
Yeah, the next song is called Doll Eyes. Description says, humusy soil stigma scar ornamental plant. My composition teacher helped / everyone say thank you. Okay, so this person got help from their teacher. That's pretty cool.
I think you skipped one.
Did I? Oh,
yeah.
I did. Oops. I copied the title and then I went to the next one without thinking because I thought I already played it. That happens to me a lot. Actually, this song's called Carnation Rotten Crown Gal. Crown Gal. I'll get back to the Doll Eyes one later. Description says, I don't know, I just like carnations, so yeah, that's it. This song was made while I was thinking about carnations and looking at a plant bacteria. That's all. Yeah. Man, these people have like some habit of like writing meow in the descriptions, and then that way they get me to say it. Anyways, let's check this out real quick. All right, that was Carnation, Rot, and Crown Girl. A pretty cool song. Uh, Hold on. You want to say something?
Yeah. Well. Somebody else already mentioned it. It was Verve. Four numbers.
Oh, Burberry.
The I like. Yeah, I like the at the end it had like a like bit crush effect that was added. What do you call it? As it went on.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at English. As it went on, that was really nice. I also like someone else mentioned it as well. The At some point there was a chord and then it ended and it faded out and it had like a really cool effect. I don't know if it was because it was a sample or because it was just how the instrument was built, but it had like a cool granular effect almost. And I'm not gonna try and say what meter changes there were because I got it wrong last time, so I'm not gonna try again. But I also really liked that part. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Those are the three things I wanted to say.
Right on. I saw someone say in chat that they thought the song lagged for a minute, and it was like they were like, "Oh, well, the song kind of like just kind of cut out for a second." I was like, "Oh, well, that happened." Like, it made me think about this is completely unrelated to the song, but there was BB Corruption right back like a while ago, and during that the whole idea was that you're supposed to make a song that's like kind of corrupted and stuff, and I was like, oh well, someone could have taken advantage of like the fact that like the song player lags a lot by making it fake lag and then having like a bit of dialogue like happen over the lag where it's like, oh, you thought that it was lagging? No, this was completely intentional. Like, not like that specifically, but like generally like, oh well, you're a fool for thinking that it was lagging because actually I wanted to trick you or something like that. But yeah, completely unrelated to the song. I saw the arpeggio at the end and I was like, oh my god, credit song for my death, even though it didn't sound anything like it.
Someone said I should realize there's about 28 songs in this bishop. Actually, it's more like 40, but yeah.
Yeah, there's some songs where it was like multiple links were submitted, so that like that's why there's like 40 of them.
Why are there multiple links?
Some people split up their song into multiple links instead of just having one long continuous one. Except for one person who submitted a 47-minute song, but we're gonna ignore that for a moment. And we're gonna move on to the song I was talking about earlier before we listen to this one. That being Doll Eyes. Doll Eyes! Yeah. I already said the description. A bunch of like words that I don't know if they
you could read it again.
Yeah, let me read the description again. Humusy soil stigma scar ornamental plant. My composition teacher helped / everyone say thank you. Yeah.
Teacher.
Okay. Thank you, comp teacher. I've never had a comp teacher actually.
Comp teacher?
I've never not composition teacher. I've never had like a music teacher.
No,
like ever since like
neither.
I think the last time I went to a music class was like 5th grade, which was like, how old was I? Like 12? Like 8 years ago? So yeah, I only started music when I was like 14. So yeah, was it 14? No, I was 16, not 14. Never mind.
Drop?
What?
Some people are saying leave the 47-minute song for last. Sorry.
No can do. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to change all that. Anyways, yeah, let's just take a listen to this song because we're just gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I gotta check.
What happened?
12. No, wait, hold on. How old was I in 5th grade? I genuinely can't remember how old I was in 5th grade. I think I was actually like 11 or 10. You gotta remember that I was born on May 3rd, so like I ended up in school a year early, and then my mom held me back, so then I ended up being a year older than everybody else. So yeah, that's
I'm old.
Yeah. It doesn't say that there's samples, but it sounded like missing samples, so I gotta check just to make sure because I don't.
Maybe that's an aesthetic.
It might be an aesthetic. Maybe. Yeah, there's no samples. It's just like samples hadn't loaded. I was like, oh no, if the song doesn't have samples, then I messed it up.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah.
We're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's get it.
Alrighty, that was Doll Eyes. Pretty cool song. I want to say this before like anything else gets said. That song sounds like if not specifically Yume Tuki, but more specifically Flo, but you guys are more familiar with Yume Tiki and Yume Tuki and Yume Nikki. You guys are more familiar with those two games, but there's another one called Dot Flow, which is a lot more associated with like flowers and plants and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying that one specifically. This song sounds like if that game specifically had boss fights in it. Like that's sounds like a boss fight with like a plant kind of thing, you know. Especially since like if you're a fan of Yume Nikki, you're gonna know that like the music in those kind of games are a lot more esoteric in no way. So not the same. They're not bad at all. But like I don't know if you compare some like oh my god. Okay, I got another notification about it reconnecting. If you listen to something like a Graveyard World from Yume Tuki, you're gonna be like, yeah, I don't think this is quite standard for game OSTs. But not that it's not that it like it's bad. It fits the like atmosphere, you know. That's the kind of that's what makes it work. Anyways, yeah. What?
Someone said it could be. There's what was this? The song
Doll Eyes
has like some interesting tuning. Yeah, it has some interesting tuning.
Microtonal. It could have been microtonal.
Yeah, because a lot of instruments are already tuned. I thought it was really cool. It was really like interesting.
Microtones are pretty cool.
Was there something else I wanted to say? I think I had something, but you distracted me when you mentioned Graveyard World because Graveyard World.
I thought there was a speck of yellow dust in my water, but it was a bug. That's unfortunate.
Bug. Heart Monitor remix. Yeah. Anyways, we can proceed.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to say though, speaking of microtonals, if you guys want to know a fun fact, Maggie Mae microtones like detunes their song like Sure songs like every time like by 40 cents. So by all accounts, she makes microtonal music like every time. It's not even like it's not even like sometimes. So it's like every single time. Like you literally said, every song that you make is detuned by 40 cents.
Yeah.
So, by all accounts,
Well-
you make microtonal music.
You know, you're gonna hate me for this because I'm gonna bring it up again, but that's actually something I got from Axie as well. Because
I know you got it from Axicord, because I got it from Axicord too. I don't do it every time, but I do it sometimes. Like, I'm pretty sure both of the songs that are like background music for BeepBox Radio are both microtoned by 40 cents.
But yeah, like Lenny said, that's not really microtonal because microtonal means that it's the tones are not like the relationship between the notes is different. Not necessarily the tuning, but yeah, all my songs are detuned. That part is true.
Yeah. I would suppose that you could consider microtonal if it has more than like the standard 12, like it's more or less than the standard 12 like Edo notes, like, you know, everything in the same tune. Yeah, it's not microtonal. Yeah, okay, then you're right. Well, if you change the detune, then yeah, it is microtonal. But if you don't, then like that's not. Well, actually, you could consider that like just a key change.
You know who does make microtonal music? Henry, because Henry has every instrument he puts on his songs is like shift to like 12 or like then 40 and 50 or whatever like cents for some reason. I know that's probably not the microtonal like either, but it's really, I wanted to bring it up because I like bringing up Henry.
You know who makes microtonal music from Glide? Pasting Copy, apparently. That's 7 Limit Microtonal by Pasting Copy. Does not sound like microtonal. Okay, so I want to say this real quick before we move on. I've made songs where each individual instrument has a slightly different detune. It's not microtonal, but it's like it's generally just to build like a bit of more tension with it. Because when all the songs are slightly off tune, it kind of gives off a feeling of tension, you know? Because like, oh well, it kind of sounds what's the word I'm looking for? Dissonant. Not too much, where it's not like, oh, well, this kind of sounds bad. But, like, it's dissonant enough where it's like, this feels uneasy, you know? Like, intentionally using detune in that way makes, like, songs sound cool, you know? Anyways, let's move on to the next song, which is...
Yeah, we should probably move on. We keep rambling on so much.
Look, talking about music is fun. This is why BB Podcast needs to be made. There's only been like one stream.
Can you tell a story? No. Sorry, we are here to play the music. I'm sorry.
Once upon a time, there was a human race and a monster. The script is.
Once upon a time, there was a white thing in human music in his ultrabox column.
The world was ruled by two races, humans and monsters. One day they had a great war, and the monsters were driven underground.
Okay.
Anyways, the description said this is based on glass crystal flowers. Those are pretty cool. I like ornamental stuff like that. Anyways, let's check it out real quick. Oh god, there's text. There's text. No, I didn't skip. We listened to Doll Eyes.
No. I thought you skipped all the description, but no, there's
it's like 5 words.
Poem. No.
What? Oh, that's the next song. Still in all the cattails has a poem. Glass Garden only has like a single sentence.
You're right. That's nice.
We can't read the text because May could see it, but we can't read the text because the tree's in the way. Let's read. Let's listen to this. Not read this, but
Glass Garden.
Like how it ran perfectly for the entire song, and then the last chord was like, yeah, let's just use like every instrument we've had so far all at once, so then that way we can lag his computer. Anyways, yeah, that was Glass Garden / Crystal Rose. Rather pretty song, I will say. I saw people kept saying like, oh, this sounds like Terraria, when it doesn't sound like Terraria at all, because Terraria isn't ambient in the slightest.
One, Chops PC ruins it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm blanking out. The song, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was very nice. It had a few moments where it was like detuning, and that was really cool. It was you know, lengthy. How long was it? Was it like 4 minutes?
Let me check actually.
It was pretty.
Split. Let me open up.
I don't mean lengthy in a bad way, but it was
Yeah,
really
6 minutes.
curated.
You were spot on. Yeah.
It was really nice.
Okay, so I want to point out, like, real quick, Terraria is 2D Minecraft. Okay, well, speaking of Terraria, I was about to say that the reason why that doesn't sound like Terraria is because Terraria is very electronic and, like, a bit more abstract when it comes to its, like, instrumentation, like, not instrumentation, it's, like, the way it, like, uses notes. For instance, if you listen to like the Underground theme, it's like, well, yeah, this sounds like Terraria. It's like, it's such a specific sound, you know? And that wasn't really it. I mean, maybe the, alternate soundtrack that plays if you talk to the party girl. But like, normally, no, I don't think so. Also, Terraria is not 2D Minecraft, even like a little bit. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool. But we should move on to the next song, which is the one with the super long description, so expect me to talk for like a little bit. Description says, stealing all the cattails. No, wait, that's the title. Description says,
Can I read the poem?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wait, it has lyrics.
Yeah,
it's not a poem.
Yeah, it's not a poem, it's the lyrics. That's why I wasn't about to read those. I was like, yeah, it's the lyrics. I feel like every time I read out the lyrics of the song, I get called out, be like, hey, you didn't even need to read that. That was just the lyrics. It's gonna play that in the song. It's like, okay.
Okay, yeah, don't read it. Don't read the lyrics.
Chop, can you add Subway Surfers gameplay? No, that'd be rude. Script says, hey there, I've been so on and offline because I've been in rural Canada, surrounded by grass, trees, and sticks. and water. So much water. Anyways, the music they play out there is pretty swing heavy, so I thought I'd make a swingy song. Hope you like it. I love 6-8. Let's listen to this. I believe I'm on the right one. Don't know. Let's check out. I just realized I didn't mute the entire time. Okay, so just to give some context, if you want to know, the square wave that was playing, that was like the pink instrument, that was supposed to be the lyrics. It wasn't actual lyrics, it's just the melody, like, overlaid over the song. And then it's like, oh, well, here's what the, like, words would sound like if you sang them, right? That's how it's supposed to go. You did the same thing with Olive, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty cool. Let me put the music back, like the description back, like that description. Oh my god, the background music back on. All right, so yeah. Got anything you want to say, man?
Well, if anyone was curious what the little lyrics said, you could read them, or I could read them. Just in case, because you know.
I think
it didn't actually. Oh, okay, let's not read them then, if you don't want to.
Well, okay, look, lyrics are cool and all. It's just that, like, there's songs ahead of time, and I don't want to, like, they have lyrics, and I'm pretty sure they actually just do have lyrics, and I don't want to have to, like, set up the, like, establish the precedent that I'm going to be reading out the lyrics in the description.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's see. The next song is called, let me get the title. As One. The description said, the idea was inspired by a thing I heard, that all trees in the forest, especially ones of the same species, are interconnected and act as one, sharing resources so that all of them can survive. I am not sure how true this is, but it's cool, so I try to make a song encapsulating this idea of unity. I'm not entirely sure if that's a factual statement or anything like that, but it's a pretty cool, like, thing, that, like, people do with, certain, like, stories. Like, I remember, I don't know, actually, I probably shouldn't say that because it's, like, spoilers for, like, the entire show, but, Hunter x Hunter does something along the lines of that. But yeah, trees being connected to other trees is pretty cool. I like trees. Actually, if you guys couldn't tell, we are inside of a tree. Guys, my Abyss lore. We're inside of the giant tree in the middle of the My Abyss Island. Oh my god. What's up? Oh wait, I just realized. Never mind, hold on. Let me type this out. Wait, hold on. Who's doing what? Okay, well... problem dealt with. Now you guys don't have to deal with that guy anyways. Yeah, let's get listening to the song.
Yeah.
soon as the song stopped. That is really funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you got something to say, you might as well say it real quick.
It was really cool and ambient. The part that I really liked was when it like cut out really cool and it was kind of a bit crushed, and that was really cool. Really ambient, like not TGD ambient, but
Yeah.
you know, really nice.
Yeah.
You can see your
I don't
thoughts.
think I've ever said this to anyone before, but I actually do really like flowers. Like, if I had a bunch of money, I'd probably grow a little, like, plant garden. Like, not flower garden. Just because I like flowers. It's not that I, like, ever, like, really interact with them or anything, or draw them or anything. It's just, I just like them. Anyways, yeah.
If I could have a garden, I would have a flower garden. I would keep all my files in.
Yeah, no, I'd have a vegetable garden where I grow carrots, so that's the only vegetable I would grow.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're wondering, carrots are my favorite vegetable. Anyways.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why I said carrots specifically, because carrots are my favorite. Anyways, this next
I wouldn't know. My favorite vegetable is files. But yeah.
I see. This song's called Try-Hearted Beauty. The description said, I would type a whole conglomerated paragraph, but I'm grounded, so I'll just say this is a Rush song about rabbit grass. Well, they're not grounded anymore because they DM'd me this full description. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to read this on Discord. Notes for Try-Hearted Beauty 2.1. I chose rabbit grass, which is the usual depiction for three-leaved clovers. The plant used to be a part of my branching back in my summer song feature rhythm area, and even some of my cloudcore era. I think I did my best not to make it obvious who made it, but I did. But it mostly definitely is. Despite there being 2 drops, each around a minute. The song is around a whopping 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while. World record for most stalling in a song joke. This may be because it's 2 genres in one song. If I remove the transition, the song becomes around 5 minutes. Take the intro and outro being 3 minutes long on average, and the song would be around 8 minutes if it was one genre. All right. I sampled My Home for the bird mute sample. That's pretty cool. The pause right before Ain't Nothing Gonna Bring Me Down is on purpose. There are plenty of references in the song. There was going to be an autumn part, but I don't like autumn. Actually, I'm going to disagree. Like, I know this is like a personal thing, but autumn is my favorite season, so yeah, I'm going to have to fight you on that. And I guess I don't want to make a song about plants almost dying just so they can regrow leaves. I made this song on a bad computer, so I had to split it and stuff to work on it, which hindered me a bit. I also was grounded for most of the time. I could have worked on the song, but it hindered me as well. Also, I want to be dumb and say hi to a random person, so hi, Glide. Funny that Chop Top Rage quit last BBRadio review. Holy rage bait.
So random.
Oh yeah, for context, last Bishop was BB3 channels, and I was like, oh, well, I made the statement of that EDM is harder to make on is easier to make on BeepBox than like acoustic sounding is like songs. And everybody was like, oh no, it's not. EDM's like really hard, and it's like, I never said it wasn't really hard. It's just that like I personally think that acoustic instruments are harder. And then Glide pulled out like the most insane song ever that wasn't even like electronic, and I was like, okay, well, I guess with you specifically, like, you can do whatever, because like you've been doing this stuff for like ever now.
Oh yeah, I did that. I mean, I didn't do that, but I said that in this radio too.
Yeah, acoustic. By acoustic sounds, I mean like without it being samples. Like you have like using the synth. Not everyone disagreed. Oh, I know, but most people were like, "Oh, well, it's not that hard to make acoustic sounding instruments on BeepBox." And I mean, with like SolarMoveBox, yeah, sure. Like with SolarMoveBox specifically, yeah, sure, because like there's the envelopes with like what's it called, like the random stuff like that. You can make it sound acoustic like without samples, but personally, I don't use SolarMoveBox, so I guess that kind of detracts from the like at least my perspective. Anyways, let's take a listen to this. Pretty cool. Yeah, that was a 10-minute song, by the way. Like I was
10
too
minutes.
I was too busy talking about like samples and instruments in the chat. Like I completely forgot that this was a 10-minute song, so the time just passed by really fast. And as soon as it ended, I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, wait a minute, I'm hungry as heck." Yeah. So here's to hoping the next song is like super long. Because I want to go eat food. For like I'm gonna go get myself some trail mix or something. Yeah, that was a pretty cool song. The next song doesn't have a description because the description is in this paste link. But before we go on to this next song, let's actually talk about this song because I got a few things I want to say. First off, that was like I said,
break
down. First off, that was a 10-minute song, right? Well, cool thing about it is that it changed quite a bit throughout this the runtime, so it wasn't really just the same thing over and over again. Wait, is this, hold on, how long is the song actually? I should have checked. Is that 10 minutes or? Oh yeah, it is 10 minutes. Okay. Well, like, yeah, it was nice execution for a 10-minute song. Yeah, if it was like kind of repetitive throughout the entire thing, it would have been a slog, but they did change it up enough to where it's like, oh, well, yeah, well, it's like, I wouldn't mind listening to that for 10 minutes. There are some cases where it's like, oh god, it's like 10 minutes long, man. I don't want to listen to this entire song. Like, I've had that kind of problem before with a few songs, but this one didn't really have that issue. Any 10-minute plus song is good if you do it the Camilla way. Oh my god. Also, before I move on, I want to like really quickly show off the way I do drums, because I literally just stole, like, he keeps getting brought up, but I literally I stole the drumming, like the drum method from Axicord directly. I gotta open up this way because I don't want to have to. Actually, wait, I can just do this.
Everything comes back to Axicord.
Everything comes back to Axicord. I literally stole this method from Axicord, but I abuse it way more than he does. So here's the song I made, right? I won't play the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the whole thing at all. I'm just gonna play the
whole thing. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just playing the drums. So, like, as you can see here, it's just a drum loop, right? All right. Okay. So all I did was I just like messed with this, and it sounds like it sounds like this. Like, yeah, so you got your obvious drum loop here, like, and then you got the kick to match with it, so it goes with the drum loop, and then you got like a backup part of the drum loop to play like the, keep the momentum going. So mixed together, and then you got another snare here, and then you got the hi-hats, second loop, shakers, texture, and record scratch. So yeah, that's what I do all the time. Literally,
send me that loop. Send me that loop.
It's from
later.
I literally got it from Axichord's like sound like file garden. It's like, yeah, send me the loop. I literally steal all I literally get all of my drum loops from Axie's like file garden, so that way I don't have to like go look for them.
If you ever need any sound or any pitch instrument or percussion, just steal it from Maxie's file garden, which is actually not public. So
yeah, it's not public, but like he's got like a file garden that like chop. Do you know Axichord? I do know Axichord. Look, okay. I might be like one of the biggest Axichord fans that just happens to be really lucky to be friends with him. Okay, so like I don't really like directly copy what he does at all. Like that song I was just showing, I don't even think I detuned it, but yeah, I still like samples from him all the time because he's just got like a million of them. It's not even like, oh well, he's got some great samples. No, he's just got like he's got everything you could think of. Like I was like, oh well, does he have like a cash register sound effect? He does. He's got everything you can think of. So it's like, why get my own samples if I could just like steal from him? Because he's got like.
Well, he doesn't have guitar strummings, which I do.
Well, yeah, he's got like a couple. I don't usually use guitar strumming sounds itself. I just like make the strums myself with the continuous.
I overuse guitar strumming sounds, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about the song, which is like probably gonna be forever long. I actually don't know. Let's check real quick because there's a MP3. It's 72 megabytes, but it's a WAV file, so that's pretty normal. I thought it would play it would like open up the embed, but I guess not. So let's read the description. It's back. But with the extended deadline, I managed to finish, but not polish, this song, LMAO. I am at the start where my music skills are in reverse bell curve. Oh, God. Definitely getting worse a little. Some parts are clearly half-assed, but I'm very proud of the variety I put into the song. I should probably put the background music back on. Really fun to make. Sections, there's like 5 sections, which I won't talk about. Lore, Lionel Gardner, father, a renowned botanist, Gardner squared, ensorcer, high-key taboo in a society, goes missing after a plant experimentation goes wrong. This happens to be around the same time a fire-breathing plant had been disrupting the town, and Lionel suspects that this has something to do with his father going missing. Oh, wait, okay, I thought that this was the full name. It's Lionel Gardner's father. They should put an L like an S. No, despite this bitter sour relationship with his father, he goes on a conquest to avenge his possibly deceased father by slaying the monster. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna go like full in details. Let's just check this out. that was pretty cool. Okay, something I've been thinking about the entire time was I noticed the like that what it was one of the drums. It was literally like one of the like the woodblock preset specifically, I think it is. And it sounded like that, but I was like, wait, even if it is that, like they did a really good job incorporating it. So it's like the first time someone used a preset and it actually sounds good. I'm joking. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool song. I'll let May talk real quick.
That was really, really cool. That was what was it?
It's called The Gardeners.
It was well, you guys won't know who this is, but it was very stylistically similar to another guy I know. His name was Zumbo. He made a couple songs for an album from Net2X. You guys don't know who Net2X is either, but you know, shout out to
They're not gonna know who
Net2X.
They're not gonna know who Judah is if you call him Net2X.
Shout out. I don't want them to know who he is, but it sounds stylistically similar. It's very well, some parts of it. It was right. The note was like it was like very varied. It was a lot of different like sections, and they were like different. But a specific part of it that was like more like I don't want to say like I mean, I guess it's like a little bit like what do you call it? It's like silly, but it's like not bad silly. It's it's fun.
Yeah,
kind of remind me of the kind of video gamey stuff that Zumbo used to make when he still made music, which he hasn't, I think, since 2024. But in general, I thought it was really swell. It was really well mixed. That's my commentary.
Yeah. One last thing I want to add. I heard that like the reverb, like the max reverb instrument that was like the melody at the end, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's actually a really good implementation of like a lot of reverb, because they didn't make it super loud. They quieted it down, so then that way it was like not like super overbearing. And I was like, oh well, like I probably should do that more often, because I don't really use that much reverb. I try to avoid it because I know it can make songs muddy. I need to hurry up and get this over with, because my mom's getting mad that, well, I'm getting mad, but she's like, hey, what are we making? Like, where are we gonna make dinner? Anyways, the description says Plante. The title is Plante ex mente nostra. Description says this is also within the paste link, but is included here for ease of use. Well, I'm just gonna look at the paste link then. 20 minutes combined, 10 total plants. Images of plants will be revealed at. This is this video, right? Yep. You guys can't see the person who made it, so that's lucky. Images of plants will be revealed later and results in Discord. Sorry, I ran out of time. I don't feel like reading all this lore, because like last time it took like forever, so we're just gonna like get like listening.
I can read it if you want.
No, it's fine. Here, let's just read the English parts right here, because it's not that much. Lore continuation from the events of BB deaths and corruption. There are some secrets to this as well. As you begin to fade away into nothing, your mind does something to try to make peace with supposed non-existence. What's left of your mind wanders to that journal. Unbeknownst to you at the time, you are not alone. You cannot perceive them, but you can somehow feel their presence. And then there's all this, like, words that I can't say because it's in a different language. Let's check out the song.
Stop, you're muted.
my god, I forgot that it was a YouTube video, so I'm just getting like random recommendations.
Let's watch Persona videos.
First recommendation: eat your rival.
Okay, well, I don't think Chop is here, but the
I
video,
forgot to
the song
unmute
is
on
over.
Discord. My bad. I thought I was still unmuted on Discord. Uh,
What song was this?
I can't say, but you could see it on stream.
Yeah, but oh wait, I forgot that your resolution is really low. It's okay. Um, really, 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 really good. You can say your thoughts first.
Adding YouTube recommendations to Slarmer's Box. That was a pretty cool song, honestly. So I said in chat that it kind of reminded me of Final Fantasy like music prior to Final Fantasy VII. More specifically, like the only one I've actually listened to, that being Final Fantasy VI. And like I don't. FF6 has like one of my favorite soundtracks like ever. Like the music in that game is really good. Um, Actually, in fact, Final Fantasy VI is probably my favorite like SNES game of all time too. Like on that platform, it's probably like one of my favorites. If it wasn't for like Plock existing, I would say it's probably one of the best soundtracks on the like console. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next song, which is, I don't think it's as long as this one, so we're gonna be fine. We'll say though, I gotta help make salads like in a bit, which probably gonna take around 20 minutes. I thought I put this in song player.
It was it was really long, but it was very like
I forgot to put these in song.
it was crafted very very well because like it made sense. Like I listened to all of it. I didn't like go do something else. Uh, it was like there wasn't like repetition. Like obviously there were like motifs and things that repeated, but it was like no repetition of like patterns just like pasted up over a pattern like 8 different times, and that's it. It was like it developed, and it's just very impressive that someone can do something like that in such a short period of time. I would take like I don't know, well I don't know how long it took them for to do that, but I thought it was very impressive.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me the feeling. It gave me like it made me like remember the Four Seasons. That, you know, the classical piece by Vivaldi. Well, not the classical piece, but the really long, the little.
Yeah.
Well, what would you call it? It's like the songs that Vivaldi wrote, which were like poems of the seasons.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Um,
about. Yeah.
it was
Also, if you
yeah.
want the plant lore, they linked the plant lore in the thing. So if you want that, you can click that link. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna check out Hibiscus Chamomile Nocturne, which is about it's two different songs. You can tell because it's slash. There's the slash. Description says, "Hello, extra content is in the link. I'm submitting two different songs, Hibiscus and Chamomile Nocturne." Description says, "This song is about the awesome hibiscus group of plants. Their trumpet-shaped flowers are feathery, crinkly, and beautiful, and intensely colorful. The base of the flower of hibiscus I'm not even gonna bother. Septarifa, yeah, for herbal tea. Notably, each flower only blooms for 1 day. It's a really cool flowering plant. That's pretty cool. And this one's also got extra lore, but I'll get to that once it like plays. Let's listen. That was song 1 of 2, though I feel like we should go to the next song before we give our opinions, because like this is still the same submission. Description for the second part is: when I see a camomile's a flower, I think of light filtering through a white fluffy cloud. Chamomile tea, I think of sleep, peace, and dreams because the tea has a natural relaxing effect. In flower language, chamomile means energy and adversity. So I wrote a short and simple song. It uses SlimerSbox testing for the new Reverb Plus, if you guys want to check that out. Though it is a testing version, so you probably shouldn't. Which is like Reverb but better. Go try it out. It's awesome. Enjoy the song. And also there's a cover image for this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Note, since this was made in SlimerSbox testing, if channel 1 sounds weird, let it load. You might have to do it multiple times. It has a very high chance of bugging out and will require a refresh 3 or 4 times. If it works, the whole song should work. By the way, fun fact, SlimerSbox testing has sample, like, stereo samples, but again, we don't really suggest using testing versions for stuff like this, but let's check it out anyways. That was the second part of the song, and now we can give opinions. All right. So, yeah, pretty cool. Was decently long, but I think that's fine. Very ambient. I'm gonna let Maggie Mae give her opinions real quick.
It was very ambient. It sounds like it was very relaxing too. How TGD is this, Chop?
Probably like not at all.
Yeah, I guess, but it's pretty. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Jake's song that she made for TGD. I don't remember how it was called. I don't know if it was collapse or what's it called? Tone.
Yeah, it's collapse.
The tone of your whatever.
Well, it wasn't just her. Her, it was both Axicord and her. I think that was working on that song. So it's like a collab. But yeah.
Points that reminded me of that, but yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah. I think we should move on though to the next thing. Which let me check how long this is. You guys don't understand how much I'm hoping for a really long song, so then that way I can just either really long songs or super short songs, so then that way we can get to this song like as fast as possible, so then I can make dinner because I'm really hungry. This next song is called...
Someone slept for the first hour of the radio.
Great.
I'm starting to lose energy. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be... Chop, do you think about splitting the radio in 2 parts?
I already said that. We probably should. So, it's not like it's too late to do that, but I gotta we're roughly halfway through. So,
do we do this one and split it up, or what do we do?
yeah, we probably should split this up so then we stop it here, and then we'll continue next week. Not next week, I mean tomorrow, not next week at all. On Sunday, like tomorrow, Sunday, we finish off the rest of the songs from Tulip to Tears to the rest. Which, I said that by accident. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that'd probably be best. Because everybody's losing it, like everybody's running out of energy, and also it's been like 3 hours. So, and I'm also hungry.
I want to have energy by the time.
Yeah.
By the time we get to the next song, then also people have to eat, and well, I already ate, but I think it would be like the better. Oh, Glide typed out. It's been 3 hours. Yeah, Glide. We're gonna split up the thing in two parts.
Yeah. So the
radio is.
We could have had we could have had the longest radio ever at like probably 5 or 6 hours, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna stop, and then we're gonna finish off everything tomorrow. Are you gonna be there tomorrow?
I'm gonna try. I have something tomorrow, which is I have to get home with like around 6, and that's around the time after the radio starts. But I'll try to be here by most of it.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess that works out for everybody then. Sorry for the people that didn't get their songs played yet, but you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But yeah, I guess if we're gonna do that, I should probably make sure that I remember which song we're starting on by removing all the data for the ones before then. And okay, there we go.
Yep.
We should be fine. So yeah.
Don't sing your form yet. Wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Question: should we skip the intro for tomorrow's radio, or should we just play like an intro for that?
Let's play an intro for that too.
All right, makes sense. Yeah. Instead of doing also. Just so then everybody's clear, we're not doing like episode 181 tomorrow. We're just gonna do like 180.5 or something.
Yeah, like the game. Fucking what is it called?
Trick Moxie go to Burger King. Yeah.
Well. I hope you guys had a great time, like I did.
Yeah. As soon as the intro is over, it's gonna be like 3 hours long, so that's funny. Not my longest radio, but whatever. I probably should have started this like 2 hours ago. Well, if I started this 2 hours ago, I wouldn't have had time to finish all of the visual stuff.
Someone just joined. This person just joined. It's about to end. It's really fun.
Yeah. Anyway,
shout out to all the people in the chat right now. Redacted the Alpha, AGN, Spongy Cool. Yes, this username for me. The Mask Eternity. Glide and Oblivious Dubs, 60 Dubs, Spongy is also around here. Trumpet Boy, Melon Ska, 4 numbers. Shout out to all those people. Anacris. Yeah, we're ending already because it's way too long.
Yeah.
And we want to get dinner. Well, Chow wants to get dinner. I already ate dinner. Well. How do we end this?
I usually just press the outro button and then like play the music. That's like how it works usually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. Instead of seeing you guys next week, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.